Let's do it. Back to back at the DNVR Bar, fellas.
Can't hold us.
What a treat. Okay, let's go. What is up, everybody? Welcome into the pregame lounge. Yes, sir. Loving the energy on this Sunday afternoon.
The best, dude.
We are presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Make sure to use the code DNVR when you sign up and download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Here to get you set for Nuggets.
Woo!
Nets. Nuggets, Nets, fellas. Nuggets, Nets. I'm Harrison Wynn, joined here to my left by Brendan Vogt.
Stoked to be here. One of my favorite four-man combinations that we do here at DNVR. I don't know if it always gets a lot of run, but I think, much like the Zeke Naji-led bench, it provides a better look than given credit for.
It has its moments.
Yeah, it has its moments.
Yeah, it has its moments. Also joined here, to my right, Eric Wedum. You know him as D-Line.
That's right, guys. As I told you, I'm in chill mode.
Just chill mode.
We're in a sweatsuit.
You do look like you're in chill mode.
Just chilling, man.
Love it.
Just chilling out.
You look great.
Thanks, bro.
Love it. Like I said, the Nuggets are taking on the Nets today.
You're not going to introduce Superstar Dev?
Superstar Dev over there on my far right.
Yeah, Dev, how's it going?
Hey, Dev.
You look good today. Oh, it's a new outfit.
Hey, nice kicks. All
wow.
right.
Nirvana? Name a Nirvana song.
Dev's going to bring us some bets in a couple minutes.
Oh, shoot. I better finish some bets.
Nuggets are in Brooklyn today. They are on a back-to-back, but just had to, I assume, take a quick bus ride from Manhattan to Brooklyn over the bridge.
Made them walk, actually. Yeah, they had.
Subway?
It was like a trot. It was like Remember the Titans or Friday Night Lights.
I don't think that would have gone
they
over
ran up
well.
a hill.
Yeah, but they are on a back-to-back. No travel though. We'll see if they're affected at all by the back-to-back or by the New York
travel.
nightlife.
They were in New York last night.
Yeah, no travel.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm going to get more chill.
Okay, yeah,
I'm going to get ultra chill mode.
Wow, viewership just plummeted.
Look at that chill mode,
dude. I'm so chill. My chill mode is off the chain.
Maybe even in more chill mode than the Nuggets are right now. That'd be
Let's
hard
not
to
get
do.
carried away. Yeah.
Do we have anything for game notes?
We
Brendan
do.
Vogt? What do we got?
We do. Well, let's talk about the Brooklyn Nets because you've all been following the Denver Nuggets. You get the picture.
Yes.
The Brooklyn Nets injury report, just Ben Simmons. Everyone else is ready to go, and yet somehow the Nuggets are 2.5-point favorites in this game, fellas.
Crazy.
The Nets are 39-31, currently sitting in 6th place out east. They've lost 2 in a row. They're 19-13 at home. Shout out Brooklyn. Protect the Palace. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm just talking.
Nope, that's not a thing.
5-5 in their last 10. On the Nugget side of things, it's just Steady Gillespie on the injury report. Everyone else is ready to go.
Dude, is Zeke fully off the injury report?
Zeke's ready to go. He's
Holy
available.
smokes.
He's available.
Wow.
Eric,
I might deserve an air horn, actually.
Did not say he would play, Eric. I just said he's available. And then, just a reminder in case you need it, the Nuggets lead out west down to 3.5 games after both the Kings and the Grizzlies won last night. I got one quote from you here from Mikael Malone. I saw Mike Singer of the Denver Post put this one out there. Back-to-back matinee games in New York is a cruel and unusual punishment. He said that he hoped guys would wait until tonight to go out and have fun.
We're screwed.
Only in the NBA can you just hope that your players are ready to go because it's just assumed that they went out and partied the night before.
Well, I'll tell you this. I wasn't here yesterday because I went and partied the night before.
Yeah. So you can actually relate to these guys.
Yeah, and if it's
you
anything,
should really be the expert on today's panel.
I am. I'm in chill mode. I missed yesterday.
You did.
I'm exactly like the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah. You mentioned the lead in the West. It is down to 3.5 games.
I know. We have to call it not the lead out in the West, the bleed out in the West.
The bleed.
The slow bleed out.
The slow bleed in the West. They were up 7.5 games.
Oh, God.
Before this slide started. Now that margin is 3.5 games. There's 11 games to go. I'm just keeping this in the back of my mind. They play the Sacramento Kings on the last day of the regular season. Maybe that game will have some implications. That's also for the head-to-head tiebreaker. So file that in the back of your brain. We we didn't hear from you, D-Line.
Yep.
Did you even watch the game last night? Do you have any thoughts on the game?
I did watch the game.
What's your kind of mental like right now?
So here's okay. The game showed me that the Nuggets that I know and love are not dead. Mm-hmm. I saw in the third quarter the Nuggets. I also saw down the stretch when Jokic refused to take over, which is just so irritating because he can score whenever he wants. Jamal Murray missed a very easy shot. Bruce Brown missed easy shots. I don't know, man. Like I know this team has it. I just don't. I need to see that they have it. You know what I mean? Like I need to see that grit. I need to see the resolve. I need to see
earlier.
Yes, but
like
there was
3 weeks ago.
Yes, the pressure was not there. Now clearly the pressure is on, or at least. But I don't even know, dude. They might just be in chill mode.
Yeah,
they might be in chill mode. Like they just. I can't. Aaron Gordon seems to be on a vacation, as he's been for some time. Jamal Murray looked a little bit like himself, which was super encouraging because I was like
5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, I was like ready to just write him off as just heavy leg syndrome for the rest of the year. But he looked good. But they just I just need them to put it together today. Like I need this. I don't care what they need. I need this.
Yeah. Are they feeling the pressure? Are they in chill mode? Is it both?
I would think that at this point. I mean, I think still, if you gave everyone truth serum, they'd probably say like things are going to be fine. Mm-hmm. But I also think that's so much easy. That was so much easier to say 3 games ago.
God,
if they had just stolen 2 or 3 of these, but I would imagine that even for someone like Jamal Murray, it's probably hard to sit up there and say everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Will it be? Possibly, but I think at some point you have to feel some sense of urgency or pressure. And we talked to Vlatko about this. These guys on some level are aware of the noise. Mm-hmm. And the noise right now isn't good. Yeah. And I'm sure they would love to turn that narrative around, but they gotta do it. They gotta put their feet forward and do it through actions, not words.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that's happening right now is they are in chill mode. I do think they've taken their foot off the gas. They're coasting. But I can tell you there are people in that locker room that are concerned because we heard Michael Malone say this a couple games ago. After the Raptors loss, the Nuggets had a couple veterans speak up in the locker room. One of them was Ish Smith.
Sounds like Jeff.
Maybe it was Jeff. Ish Smith was definitely one because that's the guy Malone named. But like, if the veterans are voicing concern to the entire team, I think that's pretty notable.
It is notable, but here's the other thing: that the team is all veterans now. They're no longer a young team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't need somebody to be like, "Hey, I've been in this league." They're like, "No, we've been in this league. We know we have been met with expectation, disappointment, not being able to meet our goals for reasons that had nothing to do with us. And now we're literally the first team to make the playoffs. Like the Nuggets made the playoffs first in the NBA, and it's been garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage for 6 games, which is not a huge slice of the season, but like when you're in this, it just feels like inescapable.
It does. It does. Maybe they'll escape it today. So the Nuggets are playing the Nets. Let's go over a quick wish list. What do each of us wish to happen today in this game? What is high atop our wish list? I'll start with you, Vogt. If you could just point out one thing that you wish would happen.
And can you keep it to the net? We don't want to hear about what happens to Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
Nuggets specific.
Let's keep it Nuggets Nets.
All right, well, that does actually. Let me check my BlackBerry.
Over the next 2.5 hours.
I would like to see Michael Porter Jr. not be not log the least amount of minutes and time on the court of the starters. I probably could have found a better way to construct that sentence. You guys get the point. He logged the least amount of time last game. I just think that should stop happening. And he also only shot 10 times. Granted, he was pretty bad in the first half, but I still think he still finished 3 of 7. They got to get in some shots. They got to get in some time on the court. There's a longer list than that, but I wanted to start with that one because I thought it was a big part of what's been happening lately.
Did you see my tweet about Michael Porter Jr. last night in the fourth quarter?
I told you I took a full break from all things basketball yesterday.
Let me fill you in because it seemed like in real time that he kind of got iced out of the offense down the stretch. Didn't really see the ball a lot. last 5 minutes of the game. Well, that's exactly what happened because I went back and looked at every Nuggets possession from the last 5 minutes of that game yesterday. He didn't touch the ball in the last 5 minutes. Like, he just went 8 straight possessions without touching the ball after he hit that 3 with like 5 minutes left.
The last portion of that game yesterday was so irritating.
Yeah.
It was like
rough.
Jokic had at least two turnovers, if not 3. Got it. When he starts like getting, he has this thing this year. He did it against Philadelphia. It's like he does this like big dribble, slow dribble, and like one person comes to double and they steal it. This happens over and over and over. You're like, bro, this never used to happen. What's happening?
Yeah.
Are you in chill mode?
I see Josh in the comments say, why not stagger MPJ? You know the bench is bad when we've got a lot of people, not just in the chat, but in my mentions, calling for DeAndre Jordan minutes. Like, you know, it's gotten really bad.
Oh, my God, dude.
But,
Zeke Naji minutes. That's what I'm looking for.
That's high on your wish list.
answer.
Zeke Naji minutes.
I would like to see Zeke Naji minutes.
Yeah.
I am so out on Thomas Bryant. I can't even express. Like, he misses easy shots. Like, we're past the point of, like, we just need to get him the ball. He needs to fit in. Like, no, man. Like, this guy needs to figure out how to be useful on the basketball court one way or the other. If it's not going to be defense, it needs to be offense. It hasn't been anything. So it's not rebounding. It's really been nothing. So Zeke Naji, I know at least will give you effort.
Yeah.
Even if he wants to try playing Zeke at the 4 and put him alongside Thomas Bryant. Like
I don't. Is Thomas Bryant's issue? Has it been effort though? It's just been the fact that he's just looked like a shell of himself. He just doesn't look like a player. I feel like he's trying. There's just nothing happening.
Yeah. Not good. So the bench, I mean, again, the bench bled out yesterday. Just the bleed out continues. I just don't even know, man. I hate seeing Bruce at the 1. I don't like the current stagger we're doing where we take Jamal out, put Bruce in, and then we get a lot of like pivotal Bruce minutes down the stretch when Jamal has played all of the third with the bench, and so then Bruce has to run the point for like the first half of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's like not yielding good results. I just don't like that. So I don't know, man. I'm in a bad way right now. I'll say
It's
that.
It's okay. I mean, I don't like the Jamal stagger either. I mean, you guys know that. I want to see Porter with the bench some before the end of the season. I'm not holding out hope that we're going to get that. So I'm going to stick with the theme of the bench. I'm with you on Zeke. I'm with you on MPJ, you know, not getting iced out of things. I want to see Vogt go back with the bench.
Me too.
It's not crazy if you know how this kind of stuff tends to go with the Nuggets, but the quick timeline on Vlatko is he's played great for most of the season, gets this wrist injury, Jeff comes back into the rotation, and Vlatko gets healthy again, plays in one game, plays predictably poor, you know, coming back from a right wrist injury.
And
your right wrist
Jeff,
is pretty important. Yeah. Then is now out of the rotation ever since. He got one game coming off an injury. People forget Vlatko was great for most of this season. I was going back and looking up stuff I wrote from November and December and January about Vlatko and how the bench had like an identity with him because he can kind of do a lot of the things that Nikola Jokic does. Now, albeit to a way lesser extent, but he can kind of be that Nikola Jokic light for the bench, that playmaking big. I would love to see him get back out there. I think he's got to be just penciled in for minutes every single night with the bench. So it can't get much worse, the second unit, I feel like.
No, it can't. And there are options. So that's just it. We need to, unfortunately, this last stretch of the season is going to be trying to figure out how to make this bench work.
Yeah.
Going back to the starters on the wish list, just looking specifically at yesterday, that Knicks game, more of the same from Jamal Murray. Just shoot the open threes. That bread and butter action with AG and Jamal, you know, whether the Nuggets executed to perfection, the Knicks just blew the defense or whatever, that sprung him wide open and he did not hesitate. And then that, again, whether he got open off of an action, whether someone just went under on a screen or just lost him, if he was open, he caught it, he shot it, he did not think about it. That's a big, to me, when Jamal has looked like an all-star outside of that bubble environment, just the regular season, that is arguably the biggest thing it's contingent upon. So I hope he does that again. I thought it yielded good results yesterday. And for as much as there is to complain about, there were some makeable missed looks down the stretch. We could be talking about a win. So I hope specifically in that regard, Jamal keeps it up.
I would also love to see KCP hit a couple threes today. He went 0 of 5 against the Knicks yesterday. A couple of those were in the fourth quarter, I think.
Yep.
Like
No, they were big moments.
Potential momentum-turning shots that he just missed. He did go 4-7 against Detroit, but has been slumping this month. And if you look at his three-point percentage by month, October, 53%, November, 47%, December, 43%, January, 44%, February, 38%, March, he's down to 28% now.
Jesus.
It's been dipping
That's why you need
by the month.
That's why you need high volume shooters in that 3-point contest.
He's got to get his volume up.
Well, clearly, the more he shoots,
Yeah.
the worse it gets.
I think it's just something to watch. He's been trending down slightly all season. I don't think I'm concerned about it, but I just think it's something to watch. It'd be great if he had, a locked in game from 3.
He did just the game prior, and it was a big part of their success.
Yeah.
I think you're right. And I trust KCP when he's open.
Oh, yeah.
Even for me, I think if Porter's open on the other wing, KCP doesn't have to make that extra pass if he's open. He can shoot those. He should shoot those. It's just time to knock them down again. But I have trust in him.
Yeah. We didn't get to it on yesterday's Losers Lounge, so let's go quickly around the association. I found some good stuff
Hold on,
out
is this
there.
today or are we going around yesterday?
Oh, it's kind of a
we're just bouncing around.
ATA/online with D-line
Okay,
hybrid.
let's go.
We got some links here. This is from our guy Will Gottlieb
GOAT.
at CHGO.
Will
I
Gottlieb.
love Will.
Did you guys see this quote from Patrick Beverley last night? He was asked about hyping up the crowd. He said, "Just having fun, getting lost in basketball, just like you guys do when you're up late at night writing a story. You got your little headphones on, you catch a vibe, you get lost in your craft." This is an incredible quote from
Do you
Patrick
feel like
Beverley
this-
that I really appreciate it.
Does that describe? Do you get hyped up late at night with your little headphones?
Sometimes I do. It's
I don't get
embarrassing.
hyped up, but you do get lost in your craft.
You get
Oh, yeah,
lost in the
dude.
sauce.
You get lost in just the words. You get lost in the writing. So I appreciate this from Patrick Beverley.
He's talking
I
about
really
that,
do.
that midnight to 2 a.m. slot.
Oh, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
bro.
I mean?
Once you go
15
past
tabs
midnight,
open.
you get lost.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm
man.
like, I'm drawing. I'm like,
Yeah, you know it.
oh,
You know it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
let's go, let's go, and then I go to bed shortly after.
Have you guys seen what the Chicago Bulls? I know we don't focus a lot on the Eastern Conference on this show. I myself am kind of a Western Conference elitist, but have you noticed what the Chicago Bulls have done since getting Patrick Beverley on the buyout market? Let me remind you.
No.
They are number 5 in offense, number 7 in defense, and have won 7 of their last 11 since signing Pat Bev.
Meanwhile, man, we like
On the buyout market.
we like. I'm telling you, we like de-vibed our locker room by getting rid of Bones. I swear to God.
Oh, you're going all the way back?
Yes, I'm
going all
telling
the
you.
way
I'm
back?
telling you, man. This is I was like worried about this, about messing with the delicate ecosystem that was the locker room vibes. And what happened? Look at us now.
The Bulls have a better offensive rating than the Nuggets and a better defensive rating than the Sixers and Celtics since signing Pat Bev.
Don't ever tell me something like that again to my face.
So horrible.
All right, what else do we got around the association
Do you have
here?
those Tatum shots I sent you last night?
Did you guys see this? Klay Thompson counting out his rings.
He does this every
to
time.
Dylan Brooks.
Every time they play.
Are you with this or not? Because I feel like NBA Twitter kind of turned on this last night.
I'm with it, of course. I mean, he deserves it's always against the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies won't ever stop talking, even though they are a shambles of their once former self. And they always go at Klay Thompson. He always has to sun them this way. I mean, I'm with it. He's earned it. Like,
Is it something you can just do every time you're losing?
No, he's
though?
done it too many times.
I'm kind of there. Too.
This is actually, I think, only the first time in his career I've seen people online kind of turn on Klay for anything.
Yeah.
Anything that he's done at all. It's not a cardinal sin or anything, but he's done this one too many times, I think.
What else do we have here around the association? I think I got like 1 or 2 more. Oh, yeah. Did you see Anthony Edwards might be out for a while?
hold
with,
on. That's Morgan Freeman, right? That's a 75-year-old
That's
man.
Michael Jordan.
Dude, that looks like Greg Oden. That's the oldest 2-year players ever
He's
left
like
in this
23.
league. I know.
22. But apparently he's going to be out for a little bit with this ankle injury. And the season from hell continues for our Minnesota Timberwolves. They are definitely going to be in the play-in. Probably 8th, 9th, or 10th, too.
The thing about, for as much as you can make, and there's plenty of meat on this bone, of Karl Anthony Towns and how he fits in Minnesota, he's at least their second most talented player, at least. And he missed so much of this season. That's the thing about, they've had a lot going wrong.
Months and months and months.
They've had a lot going wrong, but they've had to survive such a talent deficit, and we know what it's like. It's also the finances of, there's a max contract on that roster that's not playing. So it's just not even resources you can allocate to other role players. It's brutal. To lose him and now lose Ant, we'll see how long that lasts.
That sucks to lose 2 of your best players. I feel so terrible for that. How awful. Boy, that sucks.
No, I'm just saying, man, for a team that's struggling to keep their head above water.
No, it's terrible. It sucks.
Low-key dealt with a lot, man.
No, it sucks. I mean, first off, they come into the side door, and then everything after that has gone badly for them.
Those freaking startups.
I feel freaking bad for them.
Start knocking on front doors. That's the moral of the story.
Hey, yeah. How about this? Knock on the front door and deal with your goddamn purgatory like an adult.
But also, you know, lock your own side doors at night. You know.
Oh, man. I think we got one more, and this was something you definitely saw coming. Jared Vanderbilt, now on the Los Angeles Lakers, is averaging fewer points, rebounds, and assists on worse field goal percentage compared to when he was in Utah on similar minutes. But yet Jared Vanderbilt still talked about like a fringe all-star because he's on the Lakers. I just found that funny.
No one's surprised.
There's a chance. It's not a lock. Maybe they have great Laker tenures here. There's a chance that Beasley and Vanderbilt are traded like 15 times in their career.
Oh, they will be.
And every deadline, someone's like, "Well, why didn't we get Beasley and Vanderbilt?"
For sure.
And it's
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
that will definitely happen.
Why did they just get traded?
I forgot to include this, but the Celtics lost last night too.
Oh, wow. I don't care.
Dude, no, we should talk about it actually because
Tatum
took
work it out. Get it out of your
He
system.
took 2 of the worst clutch time shots I've ever seen.
Get it out.
Did he?
He really did. And I just got to say, if I'm a Celtics fan,
I think you are.
I am. I watch a lot of their games. Can we get Jaylen Brown the ball? I mean, my God.
Can we?
Can we get Jaylen Brown the ball?
Get Jaylen Brown the ball?
Oh, man.
It's unbelievable.
The three of us, can one of the three of us get the ball to Jaylen Brown?
I just look every time I check in, I'm like, oh, Brown's the leading scorer.
Every
again.
game?
Efficient scoring performance. It's a close game. There are 3 minutes left. Tatum doesn't know. He hasn't checked the shot clock in an hour. He's just putting up any shot he can. It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
Love it. All right, let's fire up the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Let's make some money today, D-Line.
Oh, my God. All right. Well,
The
that seems
Nuggets
like a tall
are
task.
favorites in this game.
They are. The Nuggets are favored by 3 points.
It's up to 3 now.
They are favored by 3 points. What do we make of that? I am so confused by
know.
this. Are we sure there's not some massive injury for the Nets? They're not letting
There's
on?
Definitely not.
Like Mikal Bridges is out?
These two teams played each other not that long ago. The Nets beat the Nuggets in Denver.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that game. Familiar.
Yeah. That was the Vlotko return game.
Yeah, like I don't really. Yeah, he was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of would take the Nets. Like I might take the Nets.
I said on last night's show, how could you bet the Nuggets today? I don't know.
I would probably take the net. Just on points, I wouldn't take the money line, but I would take Nets plus 3. I mean, it's going to be close.
I think it's going to be close too. I feel like it's going to be very similar to the Knicks game.
I feel the same way. Like I in my heart of hearts, I mean, don't get me wrong. I want the Nuggets to win. I'll state that publicly for anybody to hear.
Shocking.
I would like the Nuggets to win.
Everybody was very torn on that.
I think I'm going to take the Nets points though, because the Nuggets are like Eric Wedum in chill mode.
They have this prop on DraftKings. You know how they sometimes like pre-select those quick save parlays? This one is called One Man versus the World.
I saw that.
Nikola Jokic
to score 50 points,
rebounds and assists, and then it's just Nets props.
I saw
One
that
man
too.
versus the world.
Unbelievable.
I feel that.
I gotta say, I really do like that Nets money line.
I'm taking the. You're taking the money line.
I'm not saying that I know they're gonna win. I'm just saying, how are the Nuggets favored in this game?
Taking that money line. I'm taking the points. Okay,
The
so
Nuggets are desperate for a win. Like
they
that
are
could
desperate.
be part of that.
So let's talk about things that have been going well. So last night, Jamal Murray looked to be at least a bit of his old self.
He did.
I'm gonna ride that train. I'm gonna take Jamal Murray threes today. He was firing. Minus 2.5 or over 2.5 is you can get that at minus 120. You could take alternate threes totals for him. I saw before. You know what though? I'm just gonna stick with that. I'm gonna go over 2.5 for Jamal Murray on threes. I feel good about that. I also feel good about the one man against the world, Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic.
It's just a hilarious name for one of those.
I'm gonna channel my inner dev, not my full inner dev. I'm not taking Mikal Bridges, but I'm gonna take points, rebounds, and assists for Nikola Jokic on today's game. I feel like, I don't know if you saw his fit. Did you see the fit?
I did not. I'm slacking though.
Okay, we're gonna see this. Look at it in real. I want to see Harrison Wynn call out the stat line in real time.
All right, I will. I haven't seen it yet.
I saw you just pull it up.
I didn't really look at it though. I want Kel to show it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so is that a bomber?
It looks like a felt, and
is that leather?
It's a shiny material with a natural material.
He's got one of the Miami shirts underneath it too.
Yep.
But this is what we call the road suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is what we call the road suit, but also his wife is definitely on this trip helping him get
possible. So Harrison Wynn, call the line, please.
This is 36 points.
Okay.
12 rebounds.
Okay.
9
47.
assists.
So we're into the 50s. Okay, so let's go to
Soundboard double. He doesn't get triple doubles anymore.
Let's go to player combos.
So much black.
Points, rebounds, and assists.
Very grungy.
Nikola Jokic, over 47.5. Are you trying to insult us, DraftKings?
Yeah,
that's an easy over. We're taking that. We're taking that. And so, I think he is going to get the triple double today. That's the other bet. Yes, plus 125.
Okay.
Triple double, Nikola Jokic.
All right. I think we got a couple super chats here to get to. Not just a couple. I think we have 4 super chats to get to.
Holy smokes! I'm gonna put all that into a same game parlay though. That's how I'm gonna bet this.
All right, Zach Lloyd. Doc just told me I have a severe vibe deficiency.
Oh God!
Praying to my Lord and Savior Nikola Jokic that he replenishes my vibes.
Not Doc Rivers, right?
I'm so sick in the head. I thought he was talking about Doc
I
Rivers.
know. I've also been diagnosed with a vibe deficiency.
Dude, my vibe. I am. It's not good, man. I'll say that. It's not good where I'm at right now.
Jason, in Brooklyn today for the game. Let's squeeze out this win. LFG.
Let's go. I love guys that are at the game that
I know,
super
man.
chatted. That is the
I love people
realest
watching
of the
pregame
real
show, checking in from the game. Nothing like that.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Soko Kalu. The $2 bill was often thought to be bad luck, as Deuce was a name for the devil.
What?
Tear off one corner.
No, it isn't.
It would negate the bad luck of the bill.
All right, Kale, do it live.
That's like a Serbian.
Do it live, Kale, so they can all see.
They're trying to get you to devalue that $2.
No, we need this. Listen. This is. Are you going to do it or no? What's going? Okay.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Kale. Oh my God.
We're back.
All right,
we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
That is no longer legal U.S. tender. Thanks, Kale.
We'll see if that works.
That definitely worked. You didn't feel that? That worked.
I did not feel it. Jose went to the game yesterday with the fam, rocked my DNVR shirt, and got kudos from New York fans. It was a good game, but heartbreaking at the end. Go Nugs.
Yo, put in the chat. Which one did you wear?
Yeah, well, was it the Air Gordon? Was it the Die Hard? Curious to know.
I'm curious as well. I'm curious what the New York people enjoy as far as fashion.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Nuggets and Nets coming up. I'm praying to my basketball Lord and Savior that we get a win today. We can restore the vibes. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome,
bro. I need this, man. You
gotta let go of hell, Eric. You gotta let go.
I'm trying. I'm freaking trying, dude. Hell keeps finding us. You think I wanted this? We're in hell right now.
Yeah, we are. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Hopefully, we will see you in a Winner's Lounge in a couple hours. Talk to you then.
Let's go.